Okay, welcome to the land of 3-inch tracks and dirty old Jap crap. Okay, so it's officially winter, and well, I run this little electric shop heater. I went over this. It works all right. Works okay, right? But I'll show you guys. There's some snow. We're currently in a rainstorm because Alberta and weather and probably government controlling it. But anyways, we're in this winter phase. It was -20 last week, but I have a good buddy of mine. The other day, he was like, "Hey, thumb wrench." He's like, "I got a gift for you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, well, whatever. You didn't have to do that for me." And he goes, "Well, we were talking about it, and well, up here, I have Ching Chang Ching Long diesel heater, which is probably gonna burn my shed to the ground. But we're gonna take that and plumb that thing in today, and because Communist Canada is making it so expensive for me to run electric, I gotta try to get some Friesel pumping through, or even some waste oil. So we're gonna rip that thing down and try to see what we're dealing with here." Okay, and so everybody plumbs these things in and blah 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 blah, and a lot of the videos, I've been doing a bunch of research. They say they can't run 100% used oil, but if I can run a 50-50 mixture, I will be more than happy. But this thing's from Uncle Wieners. I don't know if you guys have Uncle Wieners in America. You guys probably don't. It's probably like Princess Auto, but it's like the only two mint things that Canada has right now. Like Princess Auto and Uncle Wieners is mint. Like this thing is fancy. It's got the remote. It's got this fan or the screen on it as well. We're gonna rifle this thing out of the box and then plumb it through my window or some way, shape, or form. And then I'm figuring we'll do something with a dryer vent so I can throw it closer to the floor of the heat, because I have a lot of cold air rising in here when it's -20. And then I could maybe run the dryer vent underneath quads or sleds to thaw them out. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna start this the only way. The only good way. The only good way. Come on. Don't fail me now, John. Sound of the hillbillies. Sound of my people. Let's see if we got anything in here now. Okay, so Chinese diesel heater, yeah. One half did. Okay, slug this over the bench. Yeah, we're gonna walk around like crazy here. So that's what we got here. We're gonna, oh man. This one hand. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of here and just quit fighting one hand. Okay, so this is what this thing came with. It came with the whole unit here, the fob and the dash and blah blah blah. Came with some wiring, the intake, some hose clamps, some zip ties and some self-tappers. Came with the vent, the air intake, which I squished. I fucked the word rear. My exhaust piping, and then an intake pipe. And if you guys don't know, these things are just basically glorified Webasto's for not $1,300, like bunk heaters and what keep big trucks warm. They've been running them for years. Like a Webasto or an S-bar would keep coolant warm. And then this is what we used to call bunk heaters in the trades. Bunk heater is just an S-bar just like this, but they were like $1,300, and I don't know, frick. I've been seeing these things for years. I'm actually it's awesome that I got one. I don't know what that is on the side of it. It's got all over my finger. But it's actually kind of sick. Like you guys are here with me opening this thing up, and you can buy them in the shorter form or smaller form with this, but there's pages and guys are I think I've seen one thing where they're tuning these things. Oh, it's falling apart. Vevor makes them and shit. They're all the same junk. They're all the same. I think 99% of the shit you buy these days is all the same garbage. So this is if you bought just a small assembly, I think this is just what it is. This comes with all the electronics bullshit and the fuel tank mounted in one, so I don't know if it could be portable or what. I'm gonna mount it so it's still kind of portable. But yeah, this isn't tied down, but like that's the same connector, the same fuel pump, everything that'd be running on an S-Bar or a Webasto in a big truck. Like exact same thing. I've worked on a bunch of those, same line. Looks like the same connectors and everything. So this is kind of nice. They got this in the back. A lot of guys run this off a 12-volt battery setup. We're gonna try to run it off a wall setup. So I got something here that we're gonna try. Okay, so we have this really shitty computer charger, and I have no idea if it's gonna be big enough to run this thing. I'd like to find so basically my understanding of this block is that it's a 110 to 12 volt converter. And for now, we're gonna try to use this, but I might have to upgrade to a bigger inverter after looking at this wire, because it looks chinchy as shit. Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna cut this wire. And yeah, my bench is a disaster. I've already got like 16 projects on the go at the same time, and I just decided I need to do this tonight. I'll cut that, and yeah, that is definitely not gonna work. I thought it was gonna, and well, I got the award of being stunned. A single wire, so that's not gonna work for what I wanted to do. Well, shit. Okay, so which way or another, we're gonna we gotta build a shitty mount, because I want to hang this on the outside of the wall. I don't want to plumb my exhaust out, and you guys are gonna be like, well, thumb wrench, your oil's gonna, or your oil and diesel's gonna be cold. I'm like, well, worst case, I'll put like the tank up here or over here or some shit on the inside and just run a line out. Do something like that. Maybe, we'll see. But I just want to keep it all on the outside. Then it's not really just plumb the exhaust in, or the intake, sorry. I think that should work. If it doesn't, then I'll put it on the wall and then try to plumb the exhaust out the window. So, okay, so we got some Minties 90s country going. We're smashing deleting troubled teeth and smashing them down. And I mean, I'm starting to feel it. But I found a shitty old piece of 2x4, 2x4, and we're gonna cut this the perfect length to just ram some screws in, and then just do an angle thing, you know what I'm talking about, and screw it to my wall outside. And then because that charger thing ain't gonna work, we got the shitty old Ford battery out of my 94, which is a minty old truck. I gotta get going. But we got the battery of that. We're charging this stupid. I don't know if you guys have ever used these Noco chargers. They're awesome, but they're also dog shit, because when you want to bag on stuff and like get it to just work the way it's supposed to work, like you want to just pile 12 volts to it and charge it way too fast, you can't do that. It's too smart. But we're gonna just hammer that on the wall, and by the time I'm done doing that, that thing should be charged up enough that we can pile 12 volts to this. And then I do think I got some diesel in here. Oh yeah, that's diesel. And thanks to the whatever communist or whomever decided that we can't have vents on jerry cans anymore, you just ram self-tapper screws in there, and then you can just pull them out with your Leatherman when like so. When you're at the friggin' fueling station or wherever you gotta go, you just rifle that thing out, and then it'll pour in normal. Because I don't know why we had to get rid of vents. Something that worked for how many years we have to get rid of, because anything that works good we get rid of. Okay, so we're just gonna eyeball this, or well, it's like 6 inches. That's good enough. So we'll just cut 2 6-inch pieces here real quick, and then do a, like I said, an angled PC McDuber thing, and yeah, it'll be good. And I don't have a hat clip yet for the camera. I'm in the process of making a new one, because I realized the other one is just in the way the entire time, because well, I'm stunned. I'm sometimes dumber than a bag of hammers. It's just the way it goes. We don't need this. We don't need a square for what we're doing. We don't need a square for what I'm doing. Not at all. I wonder if the neighbors love it when I make a noise, or if they can even hear me. They're probably just like, he's drunk out in the shop again. Oh yeah, let's do this the dumbest way possible, because that's what we're gonna run it like lefty, because I don't know. Because I'm a lefty now, I guess. So I'm pretty sure that saw blade just burns through the wood. It doesn't actually cut it, because it doesn't do anything. Like, it's so shitty. Holy cow. We're gonna freehand this one because I'm tired of it. I don't even know if you guys can see me.
Shake hands with danger. Need a guy who ought to know.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good for it. I don't know if you guys have days like I do, but like there's some days I honestly think I'm made of spare parts, because like you can't find nothing, and everything's his ass backwards, and you're just struggling, and everything's just a struggle. Like, holy cow, like, I just spent 10 minutes looking for a speed square that should have took me like 5, but because I'm stunned, it took me longer. I'm sure you guys can see how much of a fuck I'm putting into this, and it is about that. I mean, I got the square out, so I mean, there's like one there. There's one. Yeah, and then just gonna do that with a bunch of screws and screw it to the wall, and then bam, put the heater on there. And we're using these like 3-inch wood screws because they're free. And that's why we're using them. Yeah. Oh, ripped my finger off almost. We'll put that one in on an angle, for the sake that it's almost gonna have to be on an angle because of the way that I'm doing this. Oop. And you're gonna want to send them all the way home, because that's so you can never see them, never find them, and then yeah, just you know it's good. Ah. I'll probably like rally into my finger or something. Okay, we're outside now. Oh, I'm not even drunk. Man, 90s country just gets me going. When you say nothing at all. We're good. I got one issue, because I'm stunned, and I've already found my issue. Wow, we'll make it work. I don't know if my diesel heater is gonna sit on here now, because I cut these at 6, and they were supposed to be not at 6. They should have been like 7 because of the windowsill. But yeah, we got the heater, and we're gonna. Oh man, we're mint. So I'm sure you guys can see my general idea here now. This is gonna chill here. We're gonna bend the heat in here, and yeah, like I have no idea which one's intake, which one's exhaust. Oh yeah, water's dripping in my face. I have no idea which is which. I'm sure the instruction manual will tell us, but hopefully that's not too close to my wall. I'm gonna kick it out this way for the exhaust, and then yeah, we're just gonna cheat pipe it in there. This is a little high. You can always put it lower if I want, But for now, that'll be fine. All right, so I had a stun moment. It literally says exhaust right there. So we'll clamp the exhaust on, we'll clamp our intake on, and then our, I guess you'd call it like your hot side, and we'll go from there. Gotta say, with your Chinese shed fire manual, it does tell you, it is pretty in depth. Like, I'm not reading it because I'm a man, and I'll just give it all away. But like, it gives you, I'll just flip through it and you can tell like there's a breakdown and all this shit, and a breakdown of the thing with part numbers and shit, I think, or like sections, so you can probably figure out what parts you need, diameters for some shit, and then how you should rig up your fuel tank, on the max and min heights, and your exhaust and bangs, and even a wiring diagram. So I mean, that's not too bad, but we'll clamp this shit on here quick, and then we'll jam some wood screws in. I don't know if we need that. That's junk. Thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Oh no, that's alcohol abuse. I just spilt my beer. Okay, so the whole installation of this is actually like pretty easy. Like I'm pretty much done already. Like I just gotta put this, and then we got the exhaust pipe, the intake, with which is good to go now. And we just gotta do the hot side. I mean, what is drunk? What is? So anyways, you guys can see, this is my general idea. We're only gonna jam one on either side because these things are not cheap anymore. And we're gonna strip them out. So when I go do them next time, I'm gonna curse and swear at myself. Okay, you guys can get my general idea. We'll run power in through. We got our intakes, which we can ether start, and then our Cheech pipe, and then our hot side that comes into our shop. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put like a minty tractor flap on that. I wonder if I could, or build one. Just, I don't know if I'd have the back pressure to do it, but anyways, that's how that is for now. Okay, so it's the next day here. For last night I got a little half cut off some Troubled Tees and started singing country music, and I didn't have wire to do this. But yeah, so we went down to our local Princess Auto today, and we got this thing. I do think I had a battery maintainer. It's the only thing I can find in town. I wanted to do just like a legit converter thing, but like most things are going from 12 volt to 110, not 110 to 12 volt. So I bought this. It was like $15, and we're gonna see if this thing turns wall power 110, if it can turn it into 12 volt ish. I just from videos I've watched, because I haven't read the directions, they say not to put a battery charger on these things, but I mean, I don't know, it can't be that bad, can it? Okay, so worst thing I'm gonna have to do is hook my pickup truck battery in. But let's see if this thing's gonna turn 110 into 12 volt, 12.9. I mean, really, that's close enough for me. 12.9, really? If I had a fully charged car battery, that's what that thing's gonna be pushing. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. 12.9 is more than good enough. So I think we'll just hook that thing up right to the heater. Okay, so I don't even think we gotta add anything. I think once we get these stupid twist ties off of here. Oh yeah, there's more than enough, because I'll probably I just have this stupid little clock plugged in here, so we can move that, and we'll hook it up there, right there, and then we'll just dial this in like this or something, and around and over. So we'll just cut the ends off of here. We'll leave them a little bit just in case I ever want to use those. Those will be good or something. So this is black. Strip that, and we'll strip this. And now the game of finding all my shit, because I don't know if I have a ring terminal. There's nothing in there. Where's the shitty kit this came? Oh yeah, this came with the heater. It wasn't enough wire to do what I wanted to do. But I thought I had some shitty electrical kit here. Oh, I do. It's right here. Let's use this. This is gonna have only the best of non-insulated or heat shrinkable ring connectors, but it'll be fine. So after it sits outside and it doesn't work in like 2 weeks because of all the moisture, I can get mad at myself for not working because I use the cheapest shit known to man. I mean, it'll be fine. What can go wrong, really? Okay, so hopefully you guys can kind of see. But we got our shitty wiring ran through here. Actually, we'll just kind of, I don't want to make this very permanent. That's why I'm doing it like this way. I want it to be very portable. For some odd reason, I need to thaw something out, or if I wanted to come to work, or what have you. And these ring terminals are just sweet. Red to red, black to black. And yeah, so that's basically that. We'll shove this through the wall for now. I am gonna make a thing for us. Do that, and give me this. I wanna see if this is gonna work. Give me my keychain. Okay, so we're just gonna put some diesel in that. Okay, so as you guys can probably see, this heater runs quite often. Like to get it warm in here, it'll run like almost, not non-stop, but quite a bit till it gets up to 10. So we got some of this identifies as diesel, as I showed you guys yesterday. Oh man, can I get this thing open? This is just struggling. There we go. Now it's open. That's a straight diesel for now. We're gonna see what we can run later here afterwards. But we'll get this rigged up. Now, this is the only shitty thing, is that like, I don't even know if you guys can see that, but like, right now you guys can see I'm taking the cover off, or the cap. And actually, man, these things, this is the ticket. Okay, I don't know if you guys have this. There might be a bit of gas in it, but that'll be fine. But these things are literally like $15. Like $15 is all this thing is worth. There you guys go. This is like Canadian Tire's cheapest brand, certified. But you just like jam that thing in there. Let's see how sketchy this is gonna be. Oh, I just don't want to walk back outside. Oh yeah, we'll get that dialed in. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but I got my my jerry can rigged up with the hose with my pump, and now we can just click that on, and we're pumping diesel in there. Oh, that thing's mint. Works perfect. And now if we just watch, sorry for the angles, we can see how full it's getting. We're in the sight glass now. Let's turn that off. It drains back. Man, these things are the ticket. Like, they just work so good. And that wasn't very much diesel either to get that thing like quarter of the way full. Okay, so we got our wiring just hanging out. We got our heater just hanging out. Like, I'm gonna build just a piece of wood to block this in here after, and maybe some foam or something, but that's basically the idea I want. So let's moment of truth. I don't hear any fires. Okay, now this is the nice thing. I can even relocate this into the shed if I wanted to make it permanent. Holding button, and it ain't working. It to no work. Huh. The power light isn't on either. Huh.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid noise.
What's going on here? What's up with this cheap piece of shit? See, I got no power. My plugs ain't popped. Did I? Is this thing busted already? This is the one nice thing about this meter. I use that amp clamp just to hold it more than anything else. There's only 2.6 volts. Yeah, it's very minimal. This is probably drawing more than that thing can keep up, is what I'm gonna assume. Which would make sense. That is drawing more than it can keep up. Okay. That was a flaw on my end, obviously. I thought I was a little smarter than the average bear, but apparently I'm not today. So, anyways, with this shitty, really shitty small wire we got, what we'll do, because this isn't any good to me now, is we'll just, we'll cut that. This is probably garbage, but we'll just extend our wiring for now to our truck battery. Okay, so now for this I will use, I do have heat shrink butt connectors, so that's what we'll use, because why not? I got them, let's use them. But yeah, like holy cow. Okay, so we got like a fair bit of wire here, but nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna put this battery on the floor over here. And I didn't have this thing plugged in very long yesterday, so I don't know how charged it is. I mean, I can always throw a maintainer on this piece of shit. I feel like that's like just a Christmas gift everyone gets, because once I bought that and kind of realized what it was, because I was stunned, I realized I probably have like 3 of them here. I think I got like 2 that are brand new. So yeah, I'm a little stunned.com some days. Where's our meter? We're doing a lot of just running with it, man. I'm enjoying this shit. I hope you guys are too. Okay, so we got 12.1 in our pickup truck battery. So I do have a maintainer here somewhere, but we'll just, this thing, I don't know how good this thing cheeches. Like, I don't know. Okay, so I got like a colossal pile of shit in here, and I know there's another maintainer, considering I just cut a good one up in here under all this tape, and it's brand new because, like I said, they're Christmas gifts. Everybody seems to think you need battery maintainers, which, I mean, actually it's coming in handy. So yeah, keep giving me these things, because I probably keep losing them, keep buying them. I mean, if I actually used them, maybe my shit wouldn't be dead all the time. But oh yeah, this thing's got all the goodies. don't need that. Oh man. Okay, how does this thing work? I'm assuming it'll plug into the wall. Yeah. Okay, so it's like a normal one. Oh, look at all the cable on this thing. This thing's got all of it. And then it's got like, it's fancy. It's fancy, I tell you what. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Okay, there's some colors. Oh, it's red now. It's probably not enjoying life or some shit. Okay. This is actually good quality, but I do know this battery tender shit seems to be pretty alright. Okay, I keep losing my meter. Let's see what, this thing's got a fuse and everything. Okay, so throw your meter around, because that's good for it. And boom, boom, nothing. It's red. It's probably like not, it's smart enough, more than likely, to know it's not on a battery. And then boom, boom, or 12.1. And this thing's pushing nothing, and it's still red. But I'm assuming that's gonna mean yeah, so it's pushing like a solid 12.1, and the battery's at 12.2. So I do think this thing is pushing something. So we'll just do that for now. The nice thing is here is now we got these clamps. We'll jam that like that, clamp that in, Jam that like that. Clamp that in. Oh yeah. Check that out. We got power. Now, where's my little keychain? Got our little keychain here. Let's go. Oh, there's a fan. It's making noise. And it's reading 2 degrees Celsius. It's just cold right now. Let's see. Go see if it's cheeching yet. Let's see if she's pushing anything out of that exhaust. Don't do this if you can burn your hand by doing this. Okay. So I don't see anything yet. Nothing's here. Doesn't seem to be firing. I think it's click-clacking. It's pushing something out of the exhaust. I don't know how your intakes are supposed to be, but oh, there's a lot of dirty at angle. Do we have to get some ether? Do we have to ether it? I don't know what that is in there. I have no idea. Huh, it probably needs like prime or some shit. I have no idea. What's this do? P05, P04. I have no idea. It's got something flashing here. Okay, well, it's click-clacking. And it's pushing air, but it's not hot by no means. I don't think it's fired off yet. I know what these things sound like. I don't think it's fired off yet. Let's see what this button does. Okay, so yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. So when I was out there playing with it, that is your position. Let's crank it to 10. Crank it to 11. Come on. Do I have to ether you? I will ether you. Don't tempt me.
Can't take much more of this.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna feed it some good stuff here quick. And oh, she's spooling up. Oh, it did. It fired off either. We just either started fucking Chinese diesel heater. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You just gotta pile some ether in your Chinese diesel heaters. Yeah, that's burning now. Just have to give her good stuff. There's like dirty old idea, that's all. Dirty old cats. It just needs a good old ether assist, like an old tractor. That's all. She's firing now. You can hear it. It's still cold, but it did fire off of either, so that's pretty sick. Come on. Let's give her. Put her back on 10, back on 11. Okay, she's spooling up. Oh. She's spooling up. We got more colors on that thing. I don't know if that means anything. Come on. That fuel pump's just giving her. Oh, I think she's pushing some heat. It smells like it's on fire, so that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's pushing heat now. Fuck yeah. The heater started. Oh yeah, that is the shit. Oh yeah, she's hot. Let's maybe move the wood away from it. Oh, there's this shit everywhere too, but it's loud out here. It's like a train. That's pretty good. Yeah, she's cheating now. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, so for reference, my floor is at, oh, you guys can't really see because of the light. It's at like 0 degrees, okay? our intake coming out of here is there you guys go. It's 22, 30 degrees, 40, 49, 50. Like, this thing's cheeching. It is pushing all the heat right now. And then let's go see what our exhaust is pushing out. Man, this thing sounds like a freight. Like, it just sounds like a jet going off. But it's hot. Okay. Our exhaust. Oh, hold on. You guys can't see. Okay, our exhaust right now is 100 degrees almost. 97, 92, 98. Like, it's hot. And our shed is at 13.9. The rest of our shed's at -9. So I don't know if that's gonna be an issue. That's just radiating heat though. Like, okay, so our shed right here is like -1. Our shed right here is 13 degrees. And then it's 0 over here. So, like, it doesn't feel any warmer than with my hand on there. It doesn't feel any different. I mean, if it burns that Tyvek, then we know it's getting way too hot. But like, oh, that's so nice. Like, the heat coming off of this thing is just, like, it is pumping, but it's on high, right? So, we'll probably run this for like, you know, 20, 30 minutes. See what we'll have going on. But maybe I'll get some foam board or some shit for here. Or if I make a portable, maybe I'll make it so I have a lot of exhaust pipe or something, so I can hang it out the wall or some kind of thing, something like that, or put it outside and then just have ductwork that comes in. Okay, so we got the diesel heater plumbed in. It is pushing heat. I have it on 2, and it's still like, I usually sit right here for my computer, and it's probably gonna be too warm. So sorry. Later on in the winter, I'm thinking we'll do a good review. Obviously, see what kind of oils we can run. See how many months this can last. I'm gonna use this all the time because it's way cheaper for me to run this than electric heat. I'm just gonna have the electric heat on low, and I'll probably fire this girl up for when I come out here to wrench on things. And then I'm thinking we can even do some stuff to thaw out quads. It'll thaw sleds and quads out way faster than that electric heat, because that electric heat only keeps like my my like first 4 to 6 feet warm. It doesn't keep the next, you know, 6 feet warm. Yeah, the next 6 feet warm. That's 12-foot ceiling. So this thing should work good. Maybe we'll do some ducting, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sold on keeping it right there, because I'm really thinking this will be good for in my service truck and heating equipment when I'm working on it, or heck, even my tractor that's outside we gotta work. Have that thing like in a case. I've seen people put them in Milwaukee pack outs, and actually after owning this thing and using it for like the first 10 minutes here, that might be the option. The way I'm gonna go is you putting it in a pack out, and then just building some sort of exhaust system I can plumb out the window, and then I can have it in here and it's portable. That personally is the way I think right now I'm gonna go, because I'm always working outside. You know, I got my shop, but I'm still inside. So I don't know. We'll see what it's like. We'll in a couple months here, we'll do a full blow review on it. We'll see if it stood up the test of time, if it burnt the shed down or what. But thanks for tuning in to Chinese Shed Fire, because I'm sure this thing's gonna burn the shed to the ground with the amount of ether I had to pour into the thing. But for now, it's working good. So we're gonna come back to it here in a little bit, in a couple months, and I'll let you guys know how she works. So thanks for watching Thumb Wrench Backcountry. Stay tuned for more to come.